Hello everyone, welcome back to Invisible Inc. We're gonna have another go at Advanced Guard Protocol, Programs Extended, and all this other stuff. I have made a couple of changes to the settings since the last game, nothing huge. One thing that I'm excited about, although I don't totally know if all of the other changes, but anyway, I mentioned in a recent video, probably I think the last one, that the guy who runs several of these mods added after I was like the 800th person to complain about base game, I assume, added a setting to the kind of base mod here to make range calculations more uniform. So like range of 3 means the same thing whether it's calculating distance or line of sight or a flash grenade or whatever. I think it's not exactly the same thing because, like, you know, grenades still can't go through walls, but sound can. But the point is the line that is drawn is the same line, and then it checks, oh, was there anything in the way, or whatever, something like that. So I'm going to leave that setting on. And one other thing, I think I'm going to leave no dialogue completely off. Actually, I guess I could do that over here. Because I still, like, I haven't done a... Oh, what's the mission called in More Missions that I still haven't done? Holding facility, right? Yeah. I haven't done one of these yet. It would be nice to have Central to walk me through it. I forget. I understand how it works. Let's turn this back on. I don't want you talking to me all the dang time. Take that. If I die at my first secure holding facility, oh well. And I don't know, you might have noticed? I don't know if the setting is even active right now. Okay, so I have to make sure this is on normal, level 1. I think this was a good difficulty setting for Programs Extended, right? It was a challenging game, and I eventually lost. What more could you ask for? But the person responsible for some other mods, most notably Advanced Guard Protocol, without my asking for it, but I'm so happy it's here, added a mod where you can scale the UI size. So, like, the buttons are not so minuscule and tiny. I don't think it's done anything on this screen, I'm not sure, but it certainly did on the main menu, and I assume it will in-game. And then all the rest of this stuff is whatever, right? Weighted world gen. I still don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. Should I leave it on or off? Like, why should it be weighted? Weighted, it looks normal. I don't. And then all this, like, default. This is just Expert Plus, which we're gonna leave alone. And, it seems lame and boring, but I think I still want Tony and Banks. Like, I guess you could go, like, I have in the past enjoyed Archive Prism a lot if you have a very efficient power generator. Being able to walk around without being spotted is very powerful. Oh, actually, what does she even do with, I assume she's basically the same, yeah. Even new items and augments, she's pretty much the same. Okay. So that's the thing we could do. But, like, doing without Tony is just horrible. He's so good. We can try out some different programs, though, even though, like, you know, the ones we got were kind of the best. I don't know, maybe Gearshift isn't the best. I actually was really impressed with Power Bill when I took it, but I don't know if I want it to be my main power generator. Boy, dice. Program count increases with mission difficulty. Oh, right. So this is... I mean, this would certainly make some things interesting. I'm not going to do that. I don't know, like, what to take. I can take Fusion, Parasite again. I could try Dynamo, which I've never, like, actually played with. But I hear it's good with Prism because you get, like, the 2 power per turn. And You don't get a lot of power early, but we can try to work around that. You know, Rapier would be one way to fix that, but if the game goes extra long, Rapier gets really, really bad. We could try Mercenary. Dynamo Mercenary, I think, is kind of a combo for like when alarm levels are going up. This is especially good if you're playing like a really aggressive style where you just beat the heck out of enemies. It's not as good if like the power only goes up once every, if the alarm only goes up once every 5 turns, but I think it's still playable. Let's try this. Okay, has the UI scale thing made any difference? Are these bigger than before? I think they are, right? This is taking up like the whole screen. I don't know. How would I even know? It looks, I don't know, kind of similar to me, but we'll see. I don't know. We could go look at a previous video, but I'm not going to. Alright, the first mission is, I think, often one of the toughest, because you just are so slow. She doesn't even have a buster chip, but... Sorry, a weapon. She doesn't have a weapon. But I think we're just gonna stand here and shut the door. Ah, right. I should have had them swap, put Tony here. And then he could ambush. Oh well. Someone over here. And that's it. Okay. Tony, could you peek for camera over here, please? I want to preserve Prism's moves because she has more of them and is closer to the front and is kind of our scout. There's someone here, but I should be okay opening this door. Okay, this is a good direction for Tony to move in, I think. Because of the 2 safes. Oh, I wasn't supposed to take the console turn 1 because of hash key. I mean, I guess it's not wrong. Because I might not get the power otherwise, because I want to have an agent here instead of here. But I didn't get the hash keys. You know, which... Too bad, I guess. I'm gonna go this way and try to just peek my way over here. I still won't actually be able to tell if there's anything for sure, like in this corner. But this covers most of it. And I can double check next turn. But I want to be closer to this door. I didn't want to go all the way over here and get a better view. I could get a better view of this area by going here, but I didn't want to do that. I want to stay close to this door. That's where I want Prism to go. Okay, so we can start hacking stuff, but it would increase the power cost to do so. And I don't need to because Tony can just pop him open. Okay, down here. And isn't there someone around here? Maybe not. Sounded like 2 different guards down here. Okay. Sure. So we'll have to get through that camera eventually. But I'm not gonna rush. I mean, this area, it seems like I don't have to be at all careful about where I stand. There's just no guards up here at all. They can't get to this square this turn, so I think I can just go like this and sprint next turn even. Okay, no save. Fine. Ooh, tiny little room. So it sounds like this may be the path forward. I could take the camera, but that just risks bringing the sysadmin to bother Tony. We can always take it later. As long as we don't wait until alarm level 1. We would then be losing out on some power. it did something. Okay, good to know. Thanks for the update. Yeah, this room sucks. Okay, there's a camera and we don't want it. That's fine. Well, we've done a pretty okay job of scouting things out. You know. We've kind of found out the directions that are a dead end, and now we just won't go in those directions in the future. I'm still not really excited to hack this, and unlike if I had seed, there's really no benefit to doing so. I can wait till next turn and take both of these if I want. I don't know if I'm ready to shop for programs, but probably I am. There should be enough money in this to let me buy a good program. Whoa, okay, that was a little scary. I mean, I knew when I don't know. I'm actually... I guess this is fair. Turn 5, so he started here, went this way, then here, then back up, then here. Yeah, okay, that was kind of risky and bad. I got lucky on that he didn't notice Prism. So let's take this first, and then the camera? So the sysadmin goes and checks out the camera. Another safe, very good. I guess we should steal from this guy, but we might as well. I mean, it doesn't really matter where we do this. Search and cycle. Ooh, cycle. Can you start with cycle in this mod? I don't think you can, right? Reveal and capture a random database. 4-turn cooldown. Huh. It's actually kind of cool. I like, you know, in the early game to upgrade agent speed as quickly as possible. So I'm a little nervous about spending 750 on cycle. It would be very, like... It basically gives me 5 power per turn. In a sense, right? It's like Seed. If you combine it with Dynamo, and you figure you can actually spend the power, it's a little bit like Seed, but not really, because you can't save power anymore. It does mean it's power you can spend on Prism, right? I would have, with Cycle, you have guaranteed Prism forever. Which is kind of interesting. But, like, Dynamo already gives us that. I'm fairly sure, like, Cycle goes before other programs. So it would be Cycle and then Dynamo. They changed that in the mod. I think it used to be, like, the order they were installed, and so it wouldn't work very well. But Cycle? Oh, man. Cycle just sounds pretty cool. Like, if I had 5 power per turn, I could do a lot of things. It means I can't ever build up to this point that I can use a mercenary for, like, 8 or whatever. Huh. I think it'll be an interesting style, even if it doesn't turn out to be right. I'm just going to buy both of these. I want to see what it's like. We should just be able to take out this guy's heart monitor as he walks up here, so I'll do that. Nice to find the key card easily. Don't really need these consoles anymore. I mean, I want the hash keys, I guess. I could head for this one as well, but I don't really want to. Okay, so now given that I have Cycle, I should be a little careful about when I pick up consoles, right? How much power's in here? 3. This would be... I want a mercenary on this camera now, because it's about to go, like... Well... the 4 power I have saved is about to be thrown in the garbage anyway. So I want to spend some of it. And I can spend it here. Or I can spend it on search, but there's no databases at the moment. So that seems kind of bad, right? So we might as well just take this. It's kind of free. Except the sysadmin will turn around. Do I care about that? Yes. Definitely do not want that to happen. Oh, I attacked the safe. You're right. Okay. Well, what would be his path to here? It would definitely go right through Prism, right? So even if we disguised her, it would not work out. Okay, so I guess we'll just wait till next turn to pick up this console. And then mercenary a bunch of things.
Alarm level 1. Additional guard patrols. Evasion recommended.
And we're still not at Dynamo, so I actually only have 3 power per turn, not 5 yet. That's fine. This is so far away, but okay. I mean, we know we're going in the right direction, because there's only one direction to go. We definitely need this at some point. I may as well take it now, I think. And I don't know that I want this right now. It might be better to grab it next turn. Because, like, what am I going to spend the power on right now? I mean, I guess, like, I want to send this guy away. But I can already afford that, right? So I don't need the power. Yeah, let's not take the console now. We'll park Tony next to it and pick it up next turn. Okay, was moving slowly in case there were cameras up there. Over here, specifically. We also, I guess, Prism can just open this herself. So Tony doesn't have to spend 2 turns here. And then we'll move the sysadmin. So I can go here and still have enough moves, right? 1, 2, 5, 6, yeah. So I may as well take out his heart monitor in case we need to mess with him later. And now we're here, ready to pick up some power. Which is good, because Mercenary currently costs 4, and we only get 3 power per turn. 3 power at a time, ever. So, we're gonna need consoles to burst. To spend... Burst, I mean, burst is the right word. It's also a program in the game, which is not what I'm referring to, but... oh, come on. Really? I guess I did know there were 2 agents down, 2 guards down here. Okay, there were like 11 guards down here. So maybe this wasn't a great place to put Prism. Do we rewind? We might. She can get away at the moment. I want to at least see what this is. Butler, yeah. Right, I mean, she can walk here and then kind of scoot around with the extra power she's got. With the disguise that we have. Thing we could do.
They got away. Hey, investigating.
You know, I thought she would have enough moves to get here, but she actually doesn't. But I think, like, can I just go here and be fine? Oh.
Target
He was
down.
watching that? Am I confused? I thought he wasn't. Huh. Well, I mean, we were thinking of rewinding anyway, and now I found the last safe. Great. Yeah, let's rewind. Okay, so we want the sysadmin to go here. We need this camera. I think we're doing pretty much all the same stuff we did, but leaving Prism in a better place. We might even grab this power now just to disguise her this turn. I could send Tony over here, I guess, to grab still more power. I'm not sure that's safe. The guards who come in here might be going back up. Like, I think they came pretty close to this area before when they were patrolling. So I don't think I should be out in the open with Tony anyway. Prism can maybe do it because of her disguise. Keep in mind also she can sprint. She wants to get like further over here. As like that being her safety. Seems kind of like a good idea. And I think, I mean, putting Tony here would be a little dangerous, but putting him here is fine. These guys are not going to get that far into the room. And we're sending the sysadmin that way. Or should we not? Could we send him somewhere else? Maybe we just don't have to spend power. I'm thinking like, okay, yeah, I'll spend it on this guy. I have power sitting around that I'm not doing anything with, but of course I'm increasing the cost of mercenary when I do that to take a device that I don't even want. So maybe it would be better to distract the sysadmin with noise, like to this tile instead. That does seem better. And then if I want to, I can send him over there later. Given that, do I want this power? I think no? Not now, anyway. Please no noticing me? Okay.
Did you hear that?
And my power is gonna do nothing right now, so I could just have Prism disguised, but she can't be noticed except by people who would notice her even with the disguise, and it costs me power next turn to have it up when the turn ends, so I don't want to do that.
Nothing.
Where's this guy going? Is he leaving or... Yeah, okay. So we can like hack one of these things with her buster chip. And then try to steal from this guy. And hang out over here. The sysadmin will notice, but we can send him away. I mean, why not hang out here? Or here? Why am I going over there? No idea. This is a better hiding place. Okay, I maybe wasted enough moves there that I could have used to peek into this room, I'm not sure. Certainly enough that I could have peeked here, which would be a slight improvement. So Tony could distract the sysadmin to there. Is that useful? I think it actually is. Right? Because his only reasonable path would lead him to looking straight at Tony. I mean, I could ambush him, but this guy might notice depending on the order they move in. I could put Tony here, but that doesn't really help. Obviously, I can hack this. That's an option. I could get Tony, like, out of the... Oh, wait a minute. Who's looking at which tiles? Oh, these are noticed by you, not by the system. That's a pretty bad idea, then. Wait, did I... Oh, I was going over here because I wanted to steal from this guy. Okay, well, I can do that later. Prism is an expert at sneaking up on guards. You have just enough power to, like, grab one camera in here. I hope there aren't more. I don't know. Cycle and Dynamo is scary to me. I don't know. I'm doing what I can. Trying out a new thing. Oh, let's move forward to at least here. What am I thinking?
Did you see that?
You are problem, but I mean, we have a disguise for a reason. Maybe you could have activated it before opening the door and then not had to worry about being noticed. Okay, as we expected, you're leaving, so I can just hang out here. Or even, oh, here, because he's gonna, right. Okay. Now, this is my last chance to take this console. And I guess I can use it to do something kind of useful, maybe? I'm mostly just taking it for the hash keys. I think it might be actively bad to hack something, because it would increase the cost of this, it would send the system back towards me. I don't think I should do it. Hide here so that he doesn't peek me. Oh wow, there's another guard there. Well, he's going this way, I guess. He might actually walk straight into Prism? I don't know. I don't think so. I think he goes over here. But I have no real evidence for this belief. We found all the guards, right? There's only 4 on the first mission. 3 of them in this room.
Investigating. Guess it was nothing.
Okay. Cool. What? Really? That's a horrible interaction. It resets your power to 0, then checks if you have enough to keep disguise up, then gives you 3 more? Are you kidding me? Who would design something that way? Okay. Well, Prism's disguise is gonna suck a lot all game until we can sell Cycle back, I guess. I don't know, maybe once we get to alarm level 2, Dynamo will cover it somehow? I don't know. I just can't understand what happens here. Where are you going? Back here. And you're gonna come to like right here, right? 3, 6, 8, yeah. So you just have this 2-turn patrol to here. You guys both have this as one of the endpoints of your patrol. Interesting. Actually, this guy might have a slightly longer patrol, right? Because this 2, 4... No, wait, what is your... What? 3, 4, 7, 8, and 7. Right, 7 to get here. But he goes out of his way. So I don't know. Shouldn't it have generated a patrol that's 8 steps away for him, and that he, like... would take 2 turns to complete rather than like it doesn't understand that when it generates the patrols, it does so for each guard independently, I believe. And then the guards react to if there are any conflicts by like making themselves take longer to get there. In this case, the guards could avoid a conflict by going up first and then just staying up, but they like go here, deviate, and then here, and like go. It's slow. Like, okay, bad pathfinding, but whatever. My point is, it takes him 7 moves to get here, and that should mean it's not the end of his patrol, because his patrol should be 8 moves long. So here rather. So he might be he'll go here next turn, but then he might not turn around. He might go like somewhere else. I don't know. But then like, why was he facing the way he was facing? I'm kind of confused. So we could like go steal from these guys, or we could try to hit up this shop with Prism's Buster chip, which is what I'm kind of inclined to do. We also want to steal from you, right?
You see that?
Console, okay.
Hey, what was that?
Okay, now we can get Tony by there, and Prism is also quite safe. I guess if this guy's not coming into the room, we can go here. Sure. And she may as well disguise, since apparently it doesn't cost us power next turn. As just insurance against whatever. Oh yeah, this was safe because he's shielded from the bottom. What? Okay. Well, good work, disguise. This guy tried to move through an area that. Wow. That makes sense to me. Normally, like when guards walk into prison while she's cloaked, she decloaks, and that generally makes them say, "Oh my god, I gotta shoot this intruder." But they don't do that if they can't walk into that square, because they still can't see her when they're standing here, right? So they try to pathfind around, and generally that means walking adjacent and then through you, right? Once they discover this square is blocked, they find another route, which is like this, and then they see you. But here, the gap is plugged so perfectly, the only way to continue up here is to just turn around. So that makes total sense to me. I'm really glad I turned on that disguise, like, as a just in case. It worked very well. System admin should be coming down when we do this, but that's fine. He's far away by now. I don't have that much money, but there might be something I want to buy. Or, oh, yeah, like a tag pistol, right? That's insane. I mean, we haven't found any keycard doors yet, so I kind of want to keep the keycard. Like, I want to keep all this stuff. I think it's worth becoming encumbered. I often try to avoid doing that, but this is just too good. I want all of these things. And Prism can usually handle being a bit encumbered. Cool. Anyway, this guy should be continuing the other half of his patrol up in this area somewhere. We should be clear from him. Do I want to hit up a console right now? What would I do with power? Nothing, right? Oh, he must have just recaptured this recently? Because didn't we send him... Oh, we didn't send him back here. We just played around with noise, didn't we? I'm not sure. I think we did send him over here, so he must have finished recapturing it.
Did you hear that?
Okay, and Tony will wait for the door to clear up. I guess Prism can confirm that he needs to hide there. Oh, right, the guy comes right through here. I forgot. Oh, we'll hit him next turn. Prism wants to steal from you, but it's kind of hard. She wants to steal from both of these. Maybe I made a mistake by walking down here. Well, Tony can get this guy. And then there'll be alert guards up here, which is annoying, but manageable. Alright, well, may as well go ahead and... Actually, I don't know. With Dynamo going off, the disguise might cost something for next turn. I'm gonna not disguise right now. We know it's not gonna do anything, and... Well, actually, I want to discover how it works. So, let's turn it on. If it ends up costing me 2 power next turn for no reason, like, whatever. I think I'll probably find a way to make use of this guys anyway.
Investigating area. Must be jumping thing.
Alarm level 2. Fire levels increased.
Okay, it's still turned off for her, even though we have Dynamo. This is an embarrassing combo. It's so bad. Whatever. I'll just make it work until I find a way to sell this program back. It certainly has its uses, right? 5 power per turn is pretty cool, which is what we're getting right now. It's just like I'm really annoyed with how it works with the disguise is all. I think we better take this. I'm not going to use it ever again, and I may as well take the hash keys, even though I don't know what I'm going to do with the power. Like, for one thing, we're sending the system in away. Maybe I don't KO him? Like, Tony can just escape to here or something, right? And these guys will both go back into the room. I think? Maybe he's gonna go a bit further up. He is. He's gonna go further up. I don't know where, but... I think, like, it just keeps the pressure low to not mess with these guys. So let's just observe him, take out his heart monitor, and get out of his way. Right? I can just hide here, no problem. I don't want any trouble. Prism could even hide right here, getting ready to steal from this guy. We do, I think, want to send the sysadmin back, but maybe we don't even have to. Okay, I don't want him standing right there. Like, I don't really need the hash keys or the power. But I think I'll be coming back through here next turn to steal from this guy, so let's leave the power just for a moment longer. Okay. I mean, I guess I could use more mercenary now, but bad. There's something I always forget. Oh, I stole from this one, not this one. I got confused about who was going where. Something I always forget is if she overwatches and Tony opens the door, that doesn't make her shoot, does it? Obviously, I can shoot manually. I just want to double check what happens. Okay, it does not. So, we know where everyone's going, and this is a safe spot for Tony. Prism can even pass him the key card, which seems nice. And then get to... We need to steal from this guy, huh? Well, there's not anywhere that's safe from you and you, except for the fact that I have disguise. Which is great, because I do have one. Problem is, Tony's a little bit in the way. I would want to maybe get over here. Right, this guy's going to block me from moving forward. I guess we're going to have Tony move next turn to, like, here, and then Prism here. Seems okay. Okay, yeah, I guess nothing much to do. Since I put Prism in the wrong place. Well, I don't know, it was nice to get her to trade with Tony. But I should have, like, moved her first and put her on this side. And then disguised her. That would have been an improvement. Okay, they've taken back the camera. What? You turned around? That's highly weird. Are you stationary? Did that say stationary? It's really hard. Yes. Interesting. Okay. Well, I think we can just toggle the door to get your attention again. Then you'll investigate here, and I don't have anywhere safe to hide. So, maybe we're... Oh, I have him tagged. I know he's stationary. There's no arrows coming out of him. I mean, I can walk Tony to here, I guess, right? That'll get this guy's attention to here, which is not great. But if I get his attention here, it's fine. I think, like, Prism gets out of the way. Tony comes here.
What the...
And then... like this. And now he's gonna not notice Tony because of the angle he'll be looking at. We can get into disguise. And finally steal from one of these guys. They're quite entangled, these two. Oh my... No. His peek, his investigate would notice Prism, except she's in disguise. She'll undisguise, but by then he won't be peeking anymore, so we're fine on that front. Wait a minute, where's the new guard, by the way? Shouldn't there be a new guard who came into the level? Maybe he's one of these guys. He came in a while ago. I guess he just didn't enter and he's like walking around down here somewhere.
Investigating. Must be imagining things.
This room is heavily guarded, let me tell you. Okay, so... Tony, like, could sprint out this turn, basically. Or he could, like, sprint toggle to here and then try to escape in the ensuing chaos. But I want him to get here. I think sprinting to here is his best answer. We could do it a bit faster by moving Prism somewhere first, out of his way, like here. This guy would notice, right? 1, 2, 3. He would notice me here. He would hear me here, rather. But we could be in cover. And then we can eventually get him out of this hellhole of a room. hopefully with Prism's help. Actually, I should just open this while this guy. Wasted half a move there. Oh. Also, there could be a sound bug in here, so maybe not a great idea to sprint. But we know there's not one so close that Tony will trigger it by doing this. And he does have to sprint to get there, yeah. You're the only one who heard? I thought one of them would have heard. Interesting. I didn't count it out, but they seemed close enough. Mercenary here is fine? I actually don't know if it's a good idea, now that I think of it. We might want Prism to pick this up, or we might want Tony to do it after he gets out of this horrible room. If we want Prism to do it, fine, Mercenary it. But you could always wait. Whereas if you want Tony to do it, I just threw away... not power, which was going away, but my Mercenary cost. Okay. Okay, there's a guard down there.
Around. Guess it was nothing.
Now... Prism needs to get this guy's attention. So that she can steal from him. And not anyone else's. And then Tony can come out next turn. So I think... I mean, the only obvious way to do it would be a sprint, which I don't want. I don't have any rewinds, and there could be a sound bug. I think it's only supposed to be like 20%, but it seems like it happens to me. What else could we do? We could do it like... we could just open this door. They would both get their attention sent down here, which is, like, not great. And it wouldn't be easy for Tony to get through. But eventually he could. Like, a sprint to here is how I would get their attention. I think it's just not worth the risk. If there's a sound bug, a sprint is really debilitating. I'm just gonna go let these guys in. Am I? Maybe I should just wait for Tony to get through and then distract them later when this guy's not here. That seems better. It's a bit slower. Okay, so I made a mistake there. May as well disguise up in case there's something over here. I know there's a guard in this neighborhood. Oh, is this guy really going to turn back around? I thought he wasn't going to make it all the way back to his endpoint, but he is. Huh. Upsetting. I need to get his attention again. A sprint toggle would do it, or I could walk here. I'm a little scared of what'll happen then, right? Like I don't have enough moves to get back to much safety if I do this, I don't think. Whereas with a sprint toggle... I think getting here would be okay? Well, no, because I don't know which way these guys would... I'm going to sprint toggle, see how they're going to choose to investigate, and then figure it out.
Did you hear that? You hear something?
Okay, so let's see. They're going to these two squares, and then looking here, and this is not safe. see, because this guy will be standing here and then investigate and notice anything on this little line. I think the only safe way now is, like, out of the room, right? Or KO this guard and then hide here. No, he would see that. But KOing him and hiding here works. Just barely. We'd be out of this guy's peripheral vision. Which only extends as far as this square. Okay. Well, I don't love it, but... And it's just quiet enough that he's not going to hear either. And we'll be able to get out. I think we'll be in this guy's peripheral vision a bit on the way out. Well, maybe not. Yeah, I think we won't. Interesting. New alarm level coming up. Oh my god, the sysadmin is back. I thought he was far enough away that this wasn't a thing.
Looking around. Yeah, we got nothing.
So this guy being downed is scary.
Additional guard.
Thank god he's coming from over there.
Invasion recommended.
Like, they're gonna notice him and everyone's gonna go into a big old panic in a minute. But we'll be out of there. Actually, the new patrol routes might somehow save us from them noticing him, which would be nice. Let's Buster Chip this. And just see what happens. We've got everyone tagged, so we know, like, what's gonna happen. Oh yeah, I gotta take this too. Gosh, there's so much to carry. So actually, like, none of the guards are gonna notice this body all of a sudden? The sysadmin will, but I don't care that much about him. I believe you're the new guy, so you don't have any money. You came from here. So I don't really need to steal from you. I could hide here. And Tony here. Those are both in his blind spot. Problem is, we don't have a way to KO this guy because Tony's weapon is on cooldown. So we have to go this way if we want to leave. I mean, we can just park Tony here and, like, leave a little bit more slowly. Because there's only this one guard coming until the alert guy wakes up. I guess Prism could run some distraction of some kind over here. I'm not sure how useful that's really going to be. And it's not even easy to do. Yeah. I'm confused that I haven't found anything to use the keycard on yet. But, you know, whatever, I guess. Alright, we're putting Tony here, and Prism will disguise and go somewhere. I guess over here. This square should have been safe, but I didn't really see a need to risk it. And send the sysadmin away so he doesn't notice the body, of course. I believe we can go look for a sound bug, and then if there isn't one, Tony can sprint these guys to here so they don't notice the body right away. I think there isn't one. It would be right here, wouldn't it? Or in this? I guess it might be under this thing? Okay, no sound bug. Now, Tony, get this guy's attention here, please.
Doing something.
And then continue going this way. Oh, Overwatch again? There you go. You don't often get to see Archive Prism disguised and overwatching. At least I don't. Kind of cool though. She shouldn't see anyone. I think we've got all the guards, except for this guy up here. Everyone is north of her, right? And no one's coming in this direction. But like, if they do, let's tag them. Why not?
Nothing.
Investigating the area. Yeah, nothing here.
This guy's waking up now. Gonna create a big hubbub. Still could be a camera there, but I guess there's so many consoles I can afford to disguise. Just walk in. How many safes have we found? Could there be one over here? Is my question. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're still short one safe. Doesn't seem likely to be here, but you know, I have the luxury of checking. I could sprint out. I think that's good. I would like to get a bit further along. And these guys hearing me is completely inconsequential. Actually, it might even be positive if they do hear me. They don't go in there. Or Mr. Upset Man is. Nothing really to hack at the moment. I could take this console, but I don't know. Let's trap up the door, since that's our cover. No one should be coming through anytime soon. Well, this guy might actually, but not this turn, so, which is good because I don't want to get KO'd. I'll just grab the hatch key. Figure out what to do with the power later. Well, do nothing with the power basically. There might be a camera here. Nope, we now know there's no camera there. I'm sure it's safe to stand here, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to stay in cover. Actually, this is fine. If someone comes in here and sees me, A, that's impossible, but B, if they do, I can get to cover and ambush them, and it'll be fine. There's not going to be any armored guards on this first mission. Okay, that's the signal. So at about the start of alarm level 4, we'd like to hack this again.
Investigating area. Must be imagining things.
Well, there's the exit. There were just no keycard doors in the whole facility, huh?
Warning.
Well, this isn't going to help, because I'm going to drop disguise when the turn ends. But I guess I may as well hang out here just for fun. Oh, he's going to get knocked out by the shock trap. Okay, I'll stand here. And it actually is fine, because even if he were watching me, when my turn started, I could duck into cover, turn on disguise, and walk out. Alright, looks like we made it. Squeezed every drop of value out in terms of getting all the money that we could. And had no real incidents. Oh my god, I almost fell out of my chair. Those explosions are so scary. Even when you know they're coming. Which I had forgotten that one by then. Alright, away we go. this is weirdly like compressed, right? I guess it's a wide rectangle being drawn in a square shape, and so it's kind of squished a bit. Interesting. Okay, not compressed like JPEG artifacts, but like squished. Anyway, yeah, we got all the stuff, and we got all the guards, and we got out okay. And you know, I don't have a lot of money right now. I can't even buy a single speed upgrade, but I could get a strength upgrade, which could matter because my agents carry all this extra garbage around. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.